Welcome to the Inventory Movements tutorial. Here we will explore SYSPRO's tools to help you manage inventory efficiently. From receipt processing to transfers between warehouses, we will cover it all. Whether you are new to inventory management or you are a seasoned pro, this tutorial will help you to optimize your stock control and streamline your operations with SYSPRO. Now let's get started. Receipts are used to register the arrival of items into stock from the suppliers without a prior purchase order.
So we just received 50 bicycle pumps that we just received from our supplier, and we need to receipt this stock into our system. So the first thing that you are going to do is you're going to go to inventory, and you're going to go to transaction processing. Okay, let's move down, and you're going to go to movements. Make sure that here by transaction type is receipts. Okay, and then you're going to fill in the details, okay, of the stock. So which warehouse are you receiving the stock in? So we're going to leave it at warehouse N. Which stock code are you receiving? We said we're receiving 50 bicycle pumps, so let's look for that stock code. Okay, there we go. Select, tap off, and we're going to type in 50, tap off. We're going to leave that as is, tap off. And here we need to fill in the bin location in the warehouse. And we're going to tap off again, tap off. And here you could put in the journal reference associated with the item. So let me just say 53 for example's sake, and we're going to tap off notation. You're just going to say goods received. Okay, perfect. Well, not good, but goods received. Okay, there we go. And you're going to post. Yes, I do want to post, so yes. And now the inventory online document will pop up on screen. And here you have two options. You could either print the receipt or you could close. Either way, the receipt will be recorded in the system. So for this example, let's just print just to show you how that looks like. So print, and you can choose whichever printer you want to use. Print. Okay, and there you see a stock receipt document, and there you have it. The stock code, description, units of measure, the date, the reference, and the value. And this is the quantity, and this is the total value and the total mass. Okay, and you can continue to print that, but I'm going to close. Do you wish to reprint this document? No, I don't. And there you have it. It has posted or has been recorded into your SYSPRO. And we're going to close. We're going to close this program, and right there you can see the journal entry of that receipt that we just did.
Adjustments allow for positive or negative changes on the on-hand quantity of an item without affecting its unit cost.
Just remember that with adjustments, these are transactions against your stock items that are not sales related. So for example, let's just say one of the bicycle pumps that you just receipted is damaged and needs to be written off. Now we're going to do an adjustment. So again, the process is the same for every transaction here. You go to inventory, transaction processing, and you go to movements. And here on transaction type, we're going to select adjustments. And again, in which warehouse are you making this adjustment? What is the stock code that you are adjusting? Let's see. So we said one of the bicycle pumps are damaged, broken. So we're going to select that. I'm going to tap off. Now the quantity, because we are saying that it's damaged, that means it will decrease our stock value for this stock code. So we have to enter -1 because we are decreasing the stock by one item, and then we're going to tap off. Again, where is it located in the warehouse? Bin location in, tap off. Again, which journal we're referencing? Let's say 53, tap off. Notation, what note do you want to add here? You could easily say damaged. Good. Okay, and we are going to post. So we just posted the adjustment, and now we're going to close the program. And the journal entry will appear right here at the bottom.
Stock changes are used to modify the cost of a stock item.
Now for the next part, we're going to do a cost change. Let's say, for example, the bicycle odometer has an incorrect cost. So we're going to come here and we're going to select cost changes, and we're going to tap off still from warehouse in, and we're going to look for the bicycle odometer. I'm just going to browse here. I'm going to select the stock code. I'm going to tap off. Now this is asking me for the new cost. So the new cost, let's just say that the new cost is now $10. I'm going to tap off, tap. Again, here you can put any sort of reference that will help you refer back to this very transaction, and it could be a journal reference. I'm just gonna tap off, and notation, incorrect, cost. Okay, and again, we're just going to post. Okay, do you wish to accept? Yes. And there we go. For this example, we're going to record 2 transactions for 1 journal entry. So we're going to do another cost change. So let's look for a stock code right here. And let's just say the bicycle chain and lock, and we're going to select. Going to tap off, and again we're going to now enter the new cost. Tab. Reference is the same because it's part of 1 journal entry, and notation, again we're going to say incorrect cost, and we're going to post. Just say yes. And there we go. We have 2 transactions under 1 journal entry. So we're going to close this program. And there you have it. This is our journal entry for that transaction.
Cost modifications help to adjust inventory costs of specific quantities of items, typically for incorrect costs entered.
Okay, so now we're doing cost modification. Remember, this is the cost adjustment for specific quantity of a stock code. Now let's start. So here we're going to go to transaction type, and we're doing cost modifications, and we're going to tap off. Again, we're going to enter the stock code. Let me browse for stock code, and we're just going to select A100, going to tap on. It's asking for the quantity of this stock code that I want to do a cost modification for. So let's just say 20 units or quantities, and this is the previous cost, and this is now where I enter the new cost. Again, reference, same applies, and the notation, cost modification. And we're going to post. Again, we're going to close the program, and there's our journal entry.
No destination transfers refer to transferring stock from one warehouse to an unspecified destination. This will reduce the stock from the source warehouse.
Now we're going to do a no destination transfer. Let's say, for example, we need to change the setup of the warehouse to maximize the use of the warehouse. So we need to hold the stock that we have in that warehouse at a temporary place. However, this temporary place is not one of the warehouses that we already have in SYSPRO. What we're going to do is we're going to do a no destination transfer. Here. Again, from which warehouse and which stock code? Let's just say A100, tap off, and the quantity, maybe let's just say 100 of those bicycles, and which location and reference, notation, let's just say temporary holding place. Okay, and we're going to post. And there we have it. And again, close the program, and there we have our journal entry.
Bin transfer. This is when you move items from one bin to another within the same warehouse.
Now we're going to do a bin transfer. Transaction type, bin transfers. Remember, this is transferring stock within the same warehouse. So from that specific warehouse, and let's just say A100 will be the stock code, tap off. How many of these are we transferring? Okay, from which bin are we transferring this from? This one right here. Again, it is in the same warehouse. We're just transferring from bin to bin. Tap off to this bin right here and select. So from bin R101 to bin N, and reference. Again, and we're going to post, and there we have it. We now have a bin transfer, and again, no journals created.
Expense issues. This is when you're documenting the issuing of items from inventory for miscellaneous purposes, deducting them from the stock at the current inventory cost.
You would usually do an expense issue when you are decreasing the stock, but not for sale, for things like promotions, giveaways, or charitable donations. So for this example, we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to go to expense issues, and we're going to tap off. So let's just say we're giving away, it's a bicycle giveaway. So we're going to choose the A100 stock code. I'm going to select, tap off, and we're giving away, let's say, 2 bicycles. And the bin location, again, in tap off reference. Okay, notation, giveaway. Giveaway, it's a giveaway. And we're going to post. Okay, there we have it. Okay, so we did a giveaway for bicycles for boys, so let's do the same for girls. Select, tab off, same quantity, bin location. Again, the reference and the notation is the same, so we're going to post. Okay, and we are going to again close the program. And there's our journal entry.
Transfers out refers to moving stock from the source warehouse to another location, decreasing the stock in the source warehouse and initiating transit to the destination.
Transfer stock out of the warehouse. So we're going to do a transfer out. Okay, from warehouse in, with stock code, let's just say code 101, A101, tap off, and let's just say we're going to transfer 10, and again from which bin location. Now the new warehouse that we're transferring it to, so we're going to select warehouse S. I'm going to tap off. Notation, again, anything you want to put in. Because the goods are going to be in transit, we have a goods in transit query that is related to this very transaction right here. And that's the difference between this transaction and the immediate transfer. And now we're going to post. Close. This is the goods in transit reference. Okay, perfect. And we're going to close. And there's our journal entry.
Transfers in refers to the receipt of items from transit into the destination warehouse.
Now we're receiving goods from a different warehouse. So we are going to do a transfer in. Okay, again, transaction type. Transfers in. So this is the warehouse receiving the goods. Okay, so notation again, you could add anything for this one. I'm just going to leave it. And we're going to go to here, source warehouses, right? So I'm going to say single, okay? And I'm going to enter from which warehouses the stock code come from. And I'm going to select the warehouse, and let's just say warehouse S. And we're going to also specify the stock code that we are receiving from warehouse S. And that is A100. And we're going to start review. We're going to select the line item there, and we're going to post. And there we have it. And again, we're going to close the program, and there we have our journal entry.
Expense issues document the issuing of items from inventory for miscellaneous purposes, reducing them from the stock at the current inventory cost.
You would usually do an expense issue when you are decreasing the stock, but not for sale, for things like promotions, giveaways, or charitable donations. So for this example, we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to go to expense issues, and we're going to tap off. So let's just say we're giving away, it's a bicycle giveaway. So we're going to choose the A100 stock code. I'm going to select, tap off, and we're giving away, let's say, 2 bicycles. And the bin location, again, in tap off reference. Okay, notation, giveaway. Giveaway, it's a giveaway. And we're going to post. Okay, there we have it. Okay, so we did a giveaway for bicycles for boys, so let's do the same for girls. Select, tab off, same quantity, bin location. Again, the reference and the notation is the same, so we're going to post. Okay, and we are going to again close the program. And there's our journal entry.
Immediate transfers refers to transferring items from one warehouse to another in one transaction.
So now we're going to do an immediate transfer. Let's say warehouse N is sending warehouse E stock because warehouse E is running out of a certain stock code, and we need to balance out the inventory. And let's say the distance from warehouse N to warehouse E is short, so we're going to do an immediate transfer. So again, transaction type, immediate transfers, from which warehouse and which stock code. This time let's choose A101. Okay, how many of these bicycles are we sending? Let's just say 50. Tap off, bin location. Now, what's the new warehouse you're sending this stock code to? So we said warehouse E, so that's the one we're going to select. Going to tap off there, and again, the bin location in that warehouse and the reference, notation, and there we have it. Again, we're going to close the program, and our journal entry will be right there.
We have reached the end of today's tutorial. Please be sure to check out our other videos from our channel. And if you want to find out more about our product offering, check out the link in the description below. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment which videos you'd like to see in future. Thank you for watching this video.